Yo guys, how's it going? Let's go do this. That's good. Good. Welcome to the stream. We're doing crack house cooking. I have no idea how this is gonna go, considering it's gonna be on my phone. I can already tell it, like, we're not using this as a mic, we're gonna be using my phone mic. I expect it to be garbage, okay? Like, I expect it to be very bad. But today we're making Mead steak and potatoes. It should be pretty interesting. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Hopefully the audio gets picked up. We're gonna turn on my phone once I'm out of the room. Otherwise, we'll just echo over and over again, and then I'll blow out your eardrums. Hopefully there's some lo-fi. Hopefully it's not bad. I really think that's about it. I think I'm gonna take y'all to the kitchen, and I'm gonna unmute, and then we'll get started, guys. Hopefully the audio works. That's about the only thing. I think video-wise, we're gonna be pretty good. So hopefully it's not bad or loud. I apologize. So welcome to the kitchen. This is the setup. We got our brewing jar. We got honey. I'm gonna be putting cherries in this. I've made mead before, but it's pretty scuffed. That's why I'm like, it's scuffed mead. The steak is in the refrigerator. It may be out of date. We'll find out. And then the potatoes are in another room. But we cross that bridge when we get to it. So as far as what we should be doing, it's really not that hard, considering I think one thing I need to do is I need to get some semi-hot water. Let me test this with my finger. Okay. I think this water's going through a Brita filter, so hopefully it's good enough. Also, I can't read chat because I'm on my phone. So, like I said, this is very scuffed. It's a first-time thing, I've not done this before. My water's taking a bit to heat up, guys. Hold on. I think it's like not scalding, but warm. I need to activate the yeast. That's our wine yeast. I gotta make sure it's activated, otherwise it won't start doing what it needs to. And then I think I gotta pick up a pot, boil some water, and maybe not. Maybe I say screw it. I've got the time. I gotta wait for these cherries to thaw out. Okay, that's hot enough water. We'll get this going. You look at my dirty sink. It's stained. I can't get rid of that. That's probably enough water. I'll take it over to my freshly cleaned here. I'm doing this with one hand, so it's kind of like... Oh, okay, we'll use my high-tech thermometer. Y'all can't see because of the sun. 85 degrees. I feel like I need it hotter. Whale. Okay, we're going hotter. I'm gonna dump this out. We're gonna go again. That's much warmer than last time. I'll be frank. I'm running my fingers in it. I shouldn't be doing that. We're making scuffed meat, okay? It's not gonna be perfect. If it makes it all the way to being drinkable, that's all I care about, I bought the supplies a while ago, and I just haven't made it, I've been just, like, slacking. Okay. Let's see where we're at now. We're almost at 100. I think that should be enough. I want to say it says 120. Maybe it says here on the packet. Oh, no. It says 95 to 98. Okay, well. Hey, how's it going? You get the under chin. I've got to get this going. How long does it say to sit? Keep refrigerated. Hey guys, I just left that shit on I just left that on the countertop for like 2 months. It's probably bad, guys. I'm gonna be honest. This is scuffed cooking. It's it's not great. Okay. Let me go get a spoon. So yeah, man, like that's clumpy yeast. That's probably not a good sign, guys. Clumpy yeast does not bode well for this mead. I'll be honest, I've never seen the keep refrigerated on my yeast before, so we're not off to a great start. Honestly, the steak and potatoes might be a bit better. Okay, yeast is mixed. Let's see. I give it like, oh fuck, not 30 minutes. I'm putting a timer on my thing. I'll give it, wait, this is hours. What the fuck? I'll give it 10 minutes to set. That should be plenty of time for it to activate. Now it comes to how I want to do the water and how I want to do the cherries. It's usually I pulverize these in a bowl. You know, let's move this. Ignore the like. This is a mini fridge. It's a mini fridge, guys. It's a mini fridge I have no use for. Oh, so we're gonna take these cherries. I'm gonna rip them open. They look terrible, if I'm being frank with you. Like, I mean, they're frozen cherries. I'm gonna mix these with hopefully the filter on that water faucet does its job. Because I know you're supposed to do it with like sterile water. Okay, I'm gonna put some hot water in there. Then I'm gonna mush it. I'm gonna smash it. I'm probably gonna come and getting this, whatever you want to call it, into the jug. Yeah, you'll notice I'm doing this on the stove top. It's because I don't have any countertops. My kitchen's being renovated, and by renovated I mean it's probably not getting done. So that's all the counter space I have, and it's not a lot. I'll be honest, I've been using the fridge behind me to cut stuff on, with the cutting board, of course, not cutting directly on the oh, come on now. I think I've mostly got it smushed. Honestly, I may just, this is scuffed cooking, we're not great. I may just put that jar in the honey and just like, let it go. You know, I've seen a lot of people do like Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew, you know. If they can do it with carbonated drinks, why can't I just do it with just, you know, basic berries? I've done this before. None of it's really turned out great. I actually have a bottle somewhere in my house that I made in my first batch. That was like 3 years ago. It's probably bad, but we don't drink it. It doesn't mold because it is alcohol. It did ferment, but it's sort of like a slurry. I've broken it down pretty good, I want to say. Throw that in the soup. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set y'all down. I'm going to tear off the cap on this honey. Oh, add that to the other trash. Just gonna honey pour. Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go. Come on. So usually I think it's 2.5 or 2 pounds to like 3. I only bought this 1-2 thing because honey's freaking expensive, dog. Oh man, the wind's picking up outside. I think I'm in for a storm, boys. Okay. Now I'm gonna fill this up with water. I don't know. Y'all can just. This is a terrible angle. I'm probably not even in frame. Like, I'm gonna put some hot water in this bottle. Take the cap. Hopefully the water will clear our honey. Okay, nice. Nice. Now I gotta figure out how to get this into that jar. Don't have a funnel. I have a thought of using a paper plate to like, sort of, you know, like, I already broke that one. Doing this with one hand, guys. Not very. You know what? Screw it, guys. I'm gonna one hand this and just hopefully everything goes to plan. I'm gonna we'll pick this corner. Okay. That's not good. The sludge didn't go in. Oh god. Come on. Come on. Go. Go. Oh, only some of it's gonna make it in, guys. Oh lord. Okay, we only lost a little bit. The turn technique? Okay. We mitigated casualties, mitigated. We lost a couple of cherries. Get in there. Okay. So now we got that. Let's get some pretty spicy hot water. Now again, I have to come to another camera angle that's like, I don't know how to do this shit. I think I have to pick up my dish thing. We're gonna set this in the sink. Okay, cool, that made it. I'm gonna run some water in here. And I can show you. We're gonna run some water. I'll probably fill it up to a pretty good amount. I just want enough that I can begin mixing the honey up before I add the yeast. We got 3 minutes. I think that's enough. Put y'all back over here. Take this out of the sink. You know, I could do a little cleaning. We'll do a little. I gotta move y'all off y'all's regular thing. You know, I've had a lot of rat infestations over the years, and you know, you learn a thing or two after getting a KD that's pretty massive. You know, like me. Okay, cherries are cleaned up. Easy peasy. Move the jar. And that's kind of a pretty color. I mean, like, that looks kind of good. Okay, let's see what I'm working with. You're not going to be able to see anything in here. An ice cream scooper, a spoon, and this thing. You know, this might work. It's too big. Ain't not going to work, guys. Ain't not going to work. I didn't think about having to get it inside. What about this? It's not a spoon. This might work. I just need something that's not a spoon that's going to collect the honey. I just want to... Doing this with one hand is asking for something to go wrong. I think that's a pretty good angle. Oh, this is a kind of a really cool color. I forgot there's sludge at the bottom. That's just a cherry gunk. I was like, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, we're at the bottom. I think the honey is thoroughly mixed. I'm gonna... Okay, so the question is, guys, do I want to wait for the yeast to finish? You know what? Here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to put this over here. That's going to finish. I'm going to go get our suspect steaks and potato. That's the lid. Consolidate. Okay. Hopefully I got a washed pan. Oh, perfect. There's a washed pan right there. We don't need any of this, so. Okay. Pan secured. I'll turn that up to a nice 7. I'll turn on a light, so we got some more light. I'm gonna need oil. Using that, good old Pam's. They're cheap steaks, so I don't cook with the best ingredients. Usually I air fry them. They're more akin to beef jerky when I get done with them. Usually on better steaks I put oregano. I don't know if that's cursed or not, but on these I use the bare minimum, just salt, pepper, We're using garlic powder this time. Sometimes I do onion powder, but today's, peep the fridge. I'm the sauce god. I got sauces everywhere. I got an open Baja Blast right there. That's kind of pog. I went to bed after the stream earlier today and decided I wasn't gonna eat it. So there's our steaks. You can tell slightly off color. We're gonna grab 2 potatoes. Those look pretty good. I think that one's. I don't think that's a sprout. Now where do I put y'all? Okay. And always wash off your potatoes. You might be wondering, I didn't preheat anything or turn on the oven. That's because these bad boys are going in the microwave or cooking them Asmongold style. Okay. So we'll move this. That's a cutting bowl. Got a cutting board. Now, usually I cut with 2 hands, but in the effort for entertainment, I will sacrifice my fingers. We got this Preem blade. So, usually you would hold it still and fucking I can slice and dice, but for you guys, we're gonna put one off, one on. Okay, we're not doing that with one hand, guys. I'm gonna prioritize my safety. Now, you're sort of eye level with it, so you might not be able to see it, but you'll see the final Actually, wait. What am I doing? I'm cutting it like potato soup, guys. I'm sorry. I've been on potato soup grind set lately, and I was going to slice and dice them. Thankfully, I recognized that before I put them in. Though, if I had cut them, I would just have put them in the air fryer. Sorry, ADHD is kicking in. Okay, Domino's plate, not sponsored. But hey, hit me up, Okay. We're going over here. Okay, potatoes. You're going nuts, guys. You just gotta viscerally stab them like they're your rival in Apex Legends or Fortnite. Or, man, I was doing the snail racing thing, and they're caverns, and I kept getting 3v1, or 3 of them, would have the same freaking snail, dog. And so, I couldn't ever complete the race, and eventually I just gave up, because I can't really beat 3 people. Okay, they're thoroughly stabbed. I'm not even going to salt these, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to salt them after they're done cooking. They're kind of small. So, we'll try 5 minutes. That gives me enough time. We're going to use the same fork. My gold shiny fork that I stole from somebody. They might not recognize that fork. Okay. Put y'all guys down. I'm going to rip some plastic off. Now, usually if I'm dealing with chicken or ground beef, I wash my hands pretty vigorously because I did work in the kitchen for a bit. But with steaks, usually I just do the water method because I've not got sick off steaks once. And, hey, Okay. We're gonna get a nice vigorous coating. So the pepper's gonna be a little rough, but I like to do a really coated side and a really not coated side. Okay, we're looking a bit rough, but don't worry, guys. My hands end up taking off most of the seasoning. I am a pepper guy. I really enjoy pepper. Press these steaks down. You see Small steaks. My 3 fingers are like most of the steak. I won't be real with you. See, my fingers take up most of the coating. Look at that mead, looking nice. All the stuff is floating to the top. Okay. I'm gonna use the same hand I used to press them. There's a nice sizzle. And the best part about seasoning first. Come on. Okay. There we are. They're down. Take this to the trash. Potatoes, 3 minutes, counting. Now, I'm gonna put. I put a lot of salt on that last side. You know, Chad, I can't interact with you, otherwise I'd ask if I could salt it again. I'm gonna lightly salt it, and I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more garlic powder. I don't think I'm gonna hit it with pepper though. Okay. So for reference, I like my steaks rare. So like, and I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I eat them without checking the temperature. So you know, sometimes it's raw. Didn't say I was a great cook. I just said I was a cook. Sometimes these steaks like to bubble. I think you're supposed to cut through them when they do that. If not, then yeah, I can't cut this with one hand. Time skip or time skipping. I'm cutting on a stainless steel pan. Yes, I am. You can judge me. I give you permission. Where's the stainless steel? I think it's more akin to like the other one. I'm just pretty sure this is the one you're not supposed to cut on. Okay. They smell pretty good. I'll press these down to attempt to get an even sear. But I can already tell you the outside is going to be much more cooked than the other one. This one's still bubbling. You can tell it's starting to brown around the outside. That means we're doing something, you know. You know, it could have got a better sear, but you know, I'm not pressed. I'm not very picky either, as you can tell from my size. I'm gonna let those go for a second. I think the potatoes are almost done. We got 42 seconds. I have to check these to see if I can hand squeeze them. If they're enough that I can grab them, then we have baked potatoes. With all this, you know, steak's still going. I think it's time to put this in and fill it up with more water. I put this back over here, but it's got to move. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. That's where my clean dishes go. And it's okay. So in goes yeast. Okay. My yeast slurry is in. I'm going to now add some more water. Potatoes just finished. Okay. Adding more water. I'm filling it up to about. I want to get enough headspace for it to like, you know, ferment. And I'm not looking to make it that much. Okay, I think that should be fine as far as what we need. I think I want to grab a chopstick just to give it a quick little rinse. Or rinse? I mean stir. Okay. A nice red chopstick. It's actually reached the bottom. It's actually so giga. Okay. So, this. Make sure it's secure. I gotta fill up the airlock. Okay. We filled it up a little over the max, but you know, I'm not too pressed about it. Now, a big problem you get with these, if you don't have like a super secure house, is that gnats and flies really just love to try to get into that. Meat done. These steaks. I'm taking off the heat. They're probably done. I'm gonna give them another flipperoonie. Honestly, this last one, oh my god, I stand up. Probably gonna be the best because I cut it the best. Okay. Potato time. Okay. They have some squeeze, but I like to make sure they're super done. I'm gonna cook those for another 4 minutes. While I do that, I'm gonna get a plate. I use a wardrobe. You can't really see because I got no light in this room. As stated, this is crack house, former. I mean, still kind of. I put up nice walls. I mean, that counts for something, right, guys? Right, guys? Okay. So we're gonna cut the steaks. I'm gonna put a plate over here. I'm gonna move individual steaks across, and I'm gonna put them on a plate. If I could stab it. Oh, you can't hear it, guys, but I can. My potatoes are crying. It means that I'm doing my job. So, you're not supposed to put oil down your drains, but I was told from some people that if you run a lot of hot water, it usually does the trick. Okay. That's a lot of burnt stuff. This, I think, is supposed to take a bit to start fermenting, so, you know. Hopefully I didn't fuck it up. That'd be real sad. Okay. Steaks. Okay. Man, I handle a steak. I don't tempt these, but I can tell they cook through their thin steaks. We're going to attempt this camera angle again. Just because I'm playing with a knife, I don't want to cut myself. I know you're supposed to let steaks rest, but this is not a good steak. So, I don't know if resting with this steak does it justice or not, you know? That. I like to cut mine in little bite-sized chunks. Especially when they've been cooked in the air fryer. It's more like a beef jerky consistency. That's one steak done. My nose stopped, dogs. Man. And that's small enough. I'm gonna leave it alone. Now these don't have the. I had some other steaks that were quite like this, but I think this is top round, and the other one I had was bottom round. The bottom round had some fat on it, and that was pretty good. Sadly, this has no fat, so the flavor is going to exclusively come from the seasonings I put on it. I feel like. Okay. Knife's done. I'm going to wash off my hand. Really should use the knife to push this onto the plate, but you know. Okay. Steak is done. I just sprayed water. Use my shirt as a rinse towel. 28 seconds. Am I covering this up? Dude, okay, hold on. My camera got reversed. It was screaming, so. Oh, yeah, that's so done. And you see the skin kind of shriveled up. I threw away the knife. Should have kept the knife, but I didn't. Don't need a knife. I have a fork. It's kind of green on the inside. It's kind of a. Hold them open. Now we're going to hit with a little bit of So I'm gonna add a little bit more calories to these. You know, this is my dinner. So this is the sweet one. I don't want the sweet one. We're gonna go into this room while I stock my ramen and my little rice. Ignore the several bottles of jalapenos. I really enjoy them. As you can see, sauce gone. I've got tons of sauces. Dig back here. Smoky mesquite, I think, is the one we're looking for. Yeah, this is the only one I've got. So if it's not it, then we're kind of out of luck, guys. Hold on, before I go in, I need to check. This is also smoky mesquite. No, it's hickory bourbon. Okay, yeah, this one's definitely it. So yeah, this is 50 calories. I don't count the serving. I just know compared to other barbecue sauces. It's pretty good. I like how the kind of heat it brings. Oh yeah, pop the top. Now, I usually put a lot because it sort of soaks it up in the potato. And I eat the whole potato, so. Okay. We're going to just clean up because we're basically done. That's Crack House Cooking episode 1. I'll get it all together here in a second, so y'all can get a nice peep at the professional cooking that I do. Okay, this goes. Oh, phone. My phone's trying to drop on my hands, guys. I put these up here on top of the microwave. I used to have a spice rack, but then I started trying to fix my kitchen with not a lot of money, and it equated to me not having a lot. Okay, there's the potatoes. You know, potatoes, steak. There's the mead. It's nice and beautiful. There's a little bit of bubbles. Ooh, I wonder if I can get y'all close enough. Well, I can't see it at all. The light's like. It's starting to ferment, or at least I saw little bubbles, which I'm pretty sure means it's fermenting. Oh, okay. That goes in. Potatoes are done. Steak is done. Meat is done. The meat I'm gonna leave here. For, you know, I'm basically done. I'm gonna end this little camera segment, guys. I'm gonna take this food back to my computer, and I will see you guys in a second.